In other news, the UNFPA, UNICEF and the Gender Ministry have embarked on a program to accelerate actions to end child marriage. A UNFPA report indicates that 21% of Ghanaian women get married before age 18.
1 out of every 5 women in Ghana gets married before age 18, translating into 260,000 girls affected in the country. The early marriage situation is as a result of lack of education in the sexual health of the adolescent girl, resulting in teenage pregnancies and subsequent forced marriages before age 18. One of the challenges confronting the fight against early marriages is a cultural acceptance in some parts of the country. Though the situation is common in both rural and urban areas where girls are sexually active at a tender age, it is most prevalent in the northern parts of Ghana where it's culturally acceptable. The Minister for Gender, Women and Social Protection, Otiko Afisa-Jaba, urged parents to consider the welfare of their children first and abolish all practices that impact negatively on the girl child.
It always starts with the mind, changing the mindset of the people. The women are 52% of our society. If you have this productive force not being made to be educated, to contribute better, it means that we are always going to be like the man who runs or the woman who runs with one leg. So I would want everybody, the actors, to understand that it is very difficult to run with one leg. You need both the male and the female for national development.
The UNFPA Director of Technical, Benoit Kalasa, and UNICEF Director of Programs, Ted Chibon, assured of continuous efforts to fight against child marriage through the support of UNFPA and UNICEF. Janet Doku-Kwarteng has undergone training in how to make fashion accessories. One of the child ambassadors, Abigail Dobe, called for more support to expand efforts in educating girls.
Some also involved in their marriage just because they've gotten pregnant at the early stage and they move from their parents to stay with a boy, which they see it to be marriage. Even the boys that they move to stay with, they don't do any work in the community, which puts a lot of burden on them.
The sector minister promised to promote the setting up of clubs in schools and communities to educate girls.